Good night and welcome to Night Chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, the one and only Empress Diva, Cheryl T. Listen, tonight we have a wonderful show for you. All know how I love to do this. We have Bill Gates' family angry with him, and I'll tell you why about that pretty soon. So COVID-19 vaccines with the kids, what we know thus far. I'll get into that with you all. We're going to get into that tonight, honey. Well, T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Zonique, honey, was trolled by a fan on her IG Live. I'm going to give you the details. I'll tell you what he said, honey. Well, Miss JJ, Miss Janet, if you're nasty, Miss Janet will be auctioning off some things for charity. I'll tell you about it. Some of her memorabilia, honey. I'll tell you what some of them is going to include. We got the Hot Topic letter, Baby Mama, and Auntie Pixeloo that always around to giving her 2 cents, honey. So listen, let's just get this party started. Thank you so much. And listen, so don't forget to share this broadcast. Let me send out all my love to BCMR, Black Chamber Music Radio, to Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Your Neck Records. I love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm sending it out to everyone. DJ Spin, woo, he's going to be with Auntie Pixeloo on IG Friday. Check them out, honey. Yes, honey, Auntie Pixeloo doing some things. She in the social media lifeline now. So on Friday, 8 o'clock, y'all tune in on my page, Cheryl Taylor Show on IG. Auntie Pixeloo is having a grown and sexy hour with DJ Spin from BCMR, Black Chamber Music Radio, honey. And you can check out their station as well, blackchambermusicradio.net. Hello. And also the Blended OGs on a Wednesday on Podcast Central. So listen, there's a lot going on. My show is there as well. And I'm also on there on a Thursday, I believe. Yes. Friday at 8 p.m. So the show is all over. Don't forget to go on my, I just started my YouTube channel. Please go like and subscribe, hit the bell, pling, so you'll know when I have new posts or when Auntie Pixeloo is posting something. Okay, so it's all love. Love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings. John Mook in the morning, y'all know from the Wu-Tang Clan. The man behind the clan himself, is on IG every day from 9 to 10. Tomorrow is Friday. We call it Flashback Fridays, honey. And I'm on there as well as much as I can. So listen, don't forget to tune in as well. Okay, it's very interesting. Wonderful things are going on every day. So let me start. Oh my gosh, where to begin? Y'all know it's got to be always something happening. So I got to text my daughter, people, because I got to let her bring in my drink for me because it's coming up. And y'all know I left it right there chilling, my wine chilling. So y'all know I got to let her know. I got to let her know she got to just bring it in for me. So anyway, yeah, y'all know I gotta let her know she gotta bring yep, I gotta let her know she gotta bring it in for me. Yes, yes, this is what we do. Thank you. She's gonna bring it for me. So anyway, so Bill Gates, y'all know the divorce. I spoke about this early on in the week, and I said there was something wrong with this. I don't know, but there's something more to the pestle. I told you all this, right? So update. So now we've been seen it all over after 27 years, the divorce. When she filed, he transferred 1.8 mil or somewhere that in stocks and as we know, this is not something that was decided yesterday. So now TMZ is telling us that this has been going on, has been done a deal for months now. I told you all. This was not something that they're just putting up in the press. So as TMZ has learned, they had planned to announce it in March, and also planned that included renting a remote island in Grenada. And at $132,000 a night, honey. Oh, child, let's talk about when you're rich people stuff. When you're rich, honey, right? So now the plan was for Melinda and the kids, as well as the significant others, to be on the island. So when they did the announcement, they wouldn't have nobody asking them questions about the divorce. That was the initial plan. But here's what's going on. Bill wasn't invited. No, darling, they didn't invite the Bill man to come because right now he's been doing, I don't know, I don't want to say shady, but he's been doing some things that there hasn't been had a little issues that the family was angry with him about, and I heard still is. Okay, so he wasn't invited to come on the island. Oh God, only my daughter bringing my drink from only now. Let's go. Come, darling, bring it for mama. Yes, honey. Oh, child, you see, it's good when you have That is my crew. That, yes, honey. Yes, but yes, that is what it is. So y'all know. Cheers. Oh, thank you, honey. Had the wine chilling. Mm. So this is what has been going on. There's the scandal of it all. But I told you all there's something more to the mortar and the pestle with this story, and I kept saying it, and now it's there. I'm saying it. So anyway, it's been the two attorneys on both sides has been working out. I feel it's going to be one of the biggest divorce largest divorce settlement ever in history, because it's like 130 billion dollars between them. They got a share and all this other thing. So attorneys on both sides look like they're having a little issue. They're having a little issue, and what it is that the attorneys are working, and it appears that they but have to reach with property and settlement, and lawyers have been working for months. And he transferred 2 billion. It's 2 billion in stocks on the very day she filed. So it's clear that the divorce has been long time in the making, and finally it appears that they're not reaching to the agreement and things like that, because these things don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? So I told you all, but we're going to see how this progresses going further, because now she's not too pleased with whatever he's been doing. Apparently, he's done some things, whether shady or not, we don't know, that the family are not pleased with what he's doing, what he have done. So that's why yes, child, it's a lot going on with them, honey. I tell you, I saw a picture of the island, honey, in Grenada. Oh, child, this is when you have money. This is what happens when you have money like that. Okay, just saying. So yeah. Well, this is the divorce. I posted on my Facebook page a question asking, what do you all feel causes the number one factor for divorce, right? And I told you to leave your comment on my page, and I'll read this in a minute, but leave the comment on the page. But this Bill Gates thing, like I said, they didn't just wake up. I said it in the week. They didn't just wake up and decide to have this going on. No, sorry, Bob, no. But it's something that's been going on in the makings, and they just wanted to announce it at whatever point in time they felt like, which is okay, fine. Just saying. But as it goes along, we'll see what happens when everything, the dust settles and clears. We'll see how much Miss Belinda will be getting, honey. We know she's getting a pretty penny. We already know that. Attorneys have been working, both of them on both sides, yes, to see what's happening. Anyway, well, wish all your luck. That rich people problems. I don't have these set of issues, honey. I ain't able. We glad to get child support when we divorce. We just happy to get some child support. We could barely get the alimony. Fathers for estate and 2 million being thing in stocks and stuff. We ain't getting that, us regular people. We don't have them type of problems there. So I've been asking the question on my Facebook page, like I said, about what y'all think about the interesting thing about this divorce. What do you think it is? Well, hear what I'm saying. This is interesting, right? So experts say that divorce can be caused by a number of factors: religion, politics, incompatibility. Do you agree or not? All right. So some of the things Tom Cruise, divorce attorney, disagreed. And here's why. He said, for most people, the number one reason that people get divorced is money, finances. Do you agree with me or not? I totally agree. And while having difference of opinion, it isn't necessarily a deal breaker, but inability to compromise and talk about the differences in huge problems, right? So that Burgeon, there's one that he said also, when couples say we couldn't agree on money, does that really means in quote, we fought all the time about money? And that's why I said money is a big factor in any relationship, marriages, relationships. When there's one person working, it comes a strain, and it breaks up marriages, relationships. So I believe, but I put it on my Facebook page. What do you think? I think we have religion. Some people have say politics, incompatibility, infidelity, and finance. You choose. Leave your comment. Hit up your girl. Let me know what you think is a number one factor that causes the divorce rates right now as it is. I said I gave my comment on there as well. I kicked it off with my comment. So kick it off with yours and let me know. All right. So during this COVID-19, we all talking about, the vaccine, the shots, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, all these different things. I have not taken it. You all asked me, and I told you why. I read yesterday, this morning, I think I read where they were saying, now they said that they're not saying, hear me now, that it's caused by the vaccine, but people who have taken the vaccine, females, have been experiencing menstrual cycle problems. So they've been experiencing whether it's heavier bleeding, menstrual cycle situations. They've been experiencing now. They haven't determined if it's because of the vaccine from when they have taken their shot. So, but it's a concern now about your menstrual cycle changing up, or whether it's heavy bleeding or what symptoms. To each person may have something different. So things are beginning to happen with this as it's beginning to, it's beginning to I guess I don't want to say mutate, but it's beginning to be in your system, right? Because it's going to treat everybody differently. That's how I look at it. But my particular one's the vaccine and the kids, and what we need to know thus far. And I wanted to read this because we have to be concerned about our children, basically, most of all. So COVID-19 vaccines eligibility for teens, I think now is being on the horizon now, because they want to inoculate everybody. So the U.S. Food and Drug Administration may grant emergency use authorization to Pfizer, BioNTech, COVID-19 vaccines for teens and children 12 to 15 any day now. Now, people in America here, 16 years and older, are already eligible to receive the Pfizer vaccine, and anyone 18 years and older is eligible for the Moderna, right? Now, or Johnson & Johnson or J&J. Now, Pfizer is currently conducting clinical trials with children as young as 6 months old. 6 months. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to put my child up for a clinical trial for 6 months. I don't know what's going to happen, how that's going to affect my child. And I'm thinking as human beings are doing this on, yeah? And it said it's most likely to seek an emergency use authorization for its vaccine for children 2 to 11 years in September. Now, Moderna, like Pfizer, received emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccines from the FDA in December. Remember, we read all of this. And J&J received their emergency use authorization from the FDA for their vaccine in February. Listen, they're also both currently conducting clinical trials with children. And what are your thoughts? I want you to hit me up your thoughts on this. What do you think about the vaccines with the children at such a young age, 6 months, ages 2 to 11, and also 12 to 15? Now, 18 years, you're an adult. Yes, I'm not saying, but I don't know, when a child is 6 months, to me, they're not fully developed, as we know. Right? So I'm very concerned about that, because you don't know what type of mutations that's going to have with the shot, with these children taking it so young. And that's just my concern. I mean, thank God my kids are grown, they're big, but for the little ones, and we still have to be careful with the children, because at one time when this whole thing started, it wasn't really affecting the children. You didn't hear no children dying of COVID. Right? So I mean, we didn't have no numbers rising with children at that time when it just came out. Dying was mostly adults and elderly people, not so? But now it's like, everyone's children are dying as well. And they want to inoculate the children, which I understand, because they are the future, they're the next generation. But I still feel these vaccines need more time to really, because the strains are changing up so much. It's like you can't make something fast enough. That's how I feel. That's just my personal opinion, my humble opinion on this whole thing. But I feel, children 6 months, 2 to 11, you don't know what it's going to do to their body, their brain, how it's going to affect them 4 or 5 years from now, 2, 3 years from now, 2, 3 months from now. And I think that's something, but this is what we know thus far with it. And I just wanted to really share that, because it's something we need to understand, that this out here is real. And we need to pay attention with it, and I just want to get your thoughts. What are you thinking of the Moderna, Pfizer, J&J? Johnson & Johnson had some issues, honey. I was not with it, because they had to put label warnings on their stuff. I was like, again, just saying, right? But to each his own. But just for us to know, like, I don't feel I would have wanted my kids were little to have them take the vaccine. Straight talk. But it is what it is. But I'm still waiting a while, honey. I'm still waiting a while. If that means can't go certain places, then so be it. I'll be all right. Yep, I would be all right. Mask up, I do the best I can. I'll be okay. Because the vaccine is up to 6 months. It's good for 6 months. It's good for 6 months, and then I guess you have probably to go for another dose. Okay, so let's see what happens. But anyway, listen, I'm going to take a little short pause for the cause, honey. This is Mother's Day weekend. I don't know what's going to do for me for Mother's Day, but happy Mother's Day weekend coming up to all the mothers, all the mothers. I have a story to tell you when I get back. Y'all believe me, it's a true one. I'm telling you when I get back. All right, so listen, don't go nowhere. They're looking at me already. I'll be right back after this. Keep it locked.
Whoa. Young brother. Oh Lord, every man panicking. She's 5'1" with dimples on she face. I try the back, the bumper always look like it's smiling. Never know it's fear destruction when the whining start. Is every man they ducking and hiding. They say it's like an earthquake. One life to live, so I'm not afraid. Show it pon me, girl, and push back, give me all you got. And if you show me down, sit down pon me, girl, and bounce that in the hole in back. Cause lady, I don't care if it kills me, I wanna see if they were all crazy or if it's like a earthquake. How she make the earth shake when she drop that bumper like a bomb and don't run in them running from she like a earthquake. How she make the earth shake when she drop that bumper like a bomb. Oh Lord, every man panicking. Hey girl, how you shake that? How you vibrate that? Mountainous bumper where you got? Oh Lord, every man panicking. Girl, how you shake that? How you vibrate that? Mountainous bumper where you got? Oh Lord, every man panicking. Girl, how you shake that? How you vibrate that? Mountainous bumper where you got? Oh Lord, every man panicking. Well, they always say temptation is a woman, and I swear that I can hear this one call me. There's no taming it, this challenge, I can conquer it. The bumper day, she got too unruly. They say it's like a earthquake. One life to live, so I'm not afraid. Show it pon me, girl, and push back, give me all you got. And if you show me down, sit down pon me, girl, and bounce that in the hole in back. Cause baby, I don't care if it kills me, I wanna see if they were all crazy or if it's like a earthquake. How she make the earth shake when she drop that bumper like a bomb and don't run in them running from she like a earthquake. How she make the earth shake when she drop that bumper like a bomb. Oh Lord, every man panicking. Hey girl, how you shake that? How you vibrate that? Mountainous bumper where you got? Oh Lord, every man panicking. Girl, how you shake that? How you vibrate that? Mountainous bumper where you got? Oh Lord, every man panicking. Girl.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. And now on YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat. For trending hot topics, special guests, and the hot topic questions. Also, follow Cheryl on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
I am back, honey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my on Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat on YouTube. Click the bell, cling, to get new notifications and posts and videos from me and Auntie Pixie Lou, honey. So listen, as I was telling you, that was the lovely song. I love it. Young brother, honey. Young upcoming independent artist out of TNT, baby. I love his music. He's doing so well. I was able to work with him as a DJ when I was on Pure TT in Trinidad. So wonderful, brother. Peace, love, and blessings, sugars. Mwah! All right. So listen, I'm telling you all of this story. This is real. This is what this, at least from what we're reading. So this is the young woman in Morocco, a Moroccan. She gave birth to 9 babies at once. And I mean 9, count them, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Wow. So after expecting only 7, right? This according to the Ministry of Health, the Moroccan woman gave birth to 9 children. I'm telling you, this appeared to be the first time on record a woman had given birth to 9 surviving babies. The baby survived. They were from a kind of a very poor village over there, but it was, I mean, you know how doctors feel. 9, they were expecting 7, you see 9. Child, I could imagine. I mean, I've heard of triplets, twins, but 9? Look here, oh child. Listen, she had 5 girls and 4 boys, and all their mother, and they're doing well. The mother is 25 years old. She gave birth to, by C-section, of course, on Tuesday, and she gave birth prematurely at 30 weeks. But they're all in stable condition. They're weighed up probably like I think about 2 to 3 pounds each. The kids are like 2 and 3 pounds. You know, little that's like my hand, basically. You know, the Guinness Book of Records stated that its current record for the most living births at once was 8. So a woman had 8. So they will be verifying the Moroccan birth, because, and once they have, then she'll be down in Guinness Book of Records. 9 babies and all survived. It's not like they all survived, which is thank God for that. I wish them all the best. But do you know 9 babies? You don't know what that could do to your twat? Ooh, child. If she had to push her, ooh, this now your twat would look all kind of, your twat better be watching you kind of cross. If you had to push all that out, oh, darling. But you know, oh Lord, and taking care of 9 babies at once is going to be a job. It's going to be a job. But I do believe, you know, she would have a lot of help, hopefully, and a lot of, you know, assistance with that. Wow. She will need tremendous help. And being from the poor village, I'm hoping that they put them up in a place where they can have, because she's going to need like 9 cribs, 9 of everything, you know, diapers upon diapers, you know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. They didn't say nothing much about the father. He must have some type of super mutant sperm. I don't want to meet him under no circumstances. He have a super, and listen, he have 4 boys. So if them boys he made have anything like him, when they see their time reach, oh child, they mutate. And kids like, oh, 9 in one shot, 25. She don't have to get pregnant again in life. She done. Right there. She done. 9 one time. Whew. She not about it to go back again no more. But he must have, isn't that some? He must have some type of super sperm. That is her sperm. That is went up the canal and just spell out, sent out some crystals or some shit, and just went out like, oh wow. I was like, yo, but you know, I wish them all the best. You know, so one day, you know, they're young, but they're gonna have a beautiful family. It might be tough, but you know, all mothers to another mother. That is a Mother's Day gift. That is what you call a Mother's Day gift. 9 babies, 9, as they say, 9 pick them. 5 girls and 4 boys. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a wonderful family. You know, we all wish them the best, you know, wish them all the best with that type of birth. 9. I when I heard that, I just squeezed my twat a little bit. I was like, oh, child, it's hard enough pushing out. But again, she had C-sections. It wasn't that bad for her, you know. But Guinness, and if Guinness book, well, she's going to go down and Guinness world record. She beat the one who had 8. She had 1 more, 9. And she was only expecting 7, and she got 2 more. God bless them. That's what I say. God's lot of blessings. Children are blessings. And there's much more and much blessings to them, honey. Whew, that's what I'm telling you. It's a true story, honey. So let me get into the part of this where we all the drama, this scandal that's been going on. So a fan trolled Zonique. That's yes, T.I. and Tiny's daughter over sexual assault allegations on her IG Live. I saw the clip. Let me tell you what went on. So back early in this week, I spoke about T.I. and Tiny and the ex-friend Shanika, who says she's no longer friends with Tiny. And I told her, I said, shame on you, because you didn't have to bring it all up. And Tiny kind of clapped back through a friend, through a fan, and saying, you know, she ain't got time for the BS. She a grown people. And which I agreed. You know, she ain't got time, and she think of just like an attention grabbing seeker kind of thing. Because if you're not friends with nobody else, you know, it is what it is. Keep it moving. You ain't got to talk about what you gave and you did the here for her daughter group for what, 150 a day. You did that because you wanted to at the time that was your friend. But anyway, I digress. So moving on, update. The daughter, the eldest one, Zonique had IG Live, and that she normally do. She have her thing. And I like Zonique though. And a fan came on. She had fans. She come to have is alive, and he pretended to want to rap. And instead, yes, honey, instead he started asking her questions about her parents' sexual allegations. I was like, this is crazy. So the strange fan, I said strange, began to ask Zonique questions like, when is your parents going to jail for taking all the people. Like, I'm telling you. And Zuni took a moment to try to understand what could in the video. You can see she kind of try to understand, like, what is he saying? The fan went on to say, "I'm scared of getting picked up in a white van by this short chick named Tiny and this man Ti." I was like, "Oh, he's showing shade." And I don't want to get picked up. I'm scared for my life. My sister, my mother, my and father. I was like, what type of drama is this? And then why they taking people? This is what he's saying to Zonique. Why they taking people? So it was a hot mess, honey. When I saw the clip, for that so-called fan who looked jacked up from the head up, oh my God, he would look with this kind of wig, like as a wig thingy. I don't like he planned this. It looked like he just planned this. You were just wrong for that, sir. But she looked dumbfounded. She looked like, what? She was just dumbfounded. She was trying at one point to take him off she couldn't even get it off. Like when you're trying to get somebody off your live and stuff, she couldn't even get him off. So, honey, I don't know what made this fan think that he wanted to do this, but he trolled her on her live, honey. And I did not agree with it. I think it was very shady of you, sir. But because what's going on with the parents, yes, they are her parents, but that was just wrong of you for doing that. Like, straight up, I wasn't with it. And I love to spill the tea and give it, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, and you look jacked up like that. You could, if you didn't want to get your 5 minutes of fame, you could have at least had yourself looking better than that. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. So anyway, the saga continues with Tristan Thompson and with Chloe and the IG model Sydney Chase. Oh Lord. So whilst all this drama was going on, y'all know I told you here that Sydney said she slept with Tristan, and we were saying that Chloe needs to get a backbone, get a spine, or stop being so spineless and get a backbone and just, to me, she should just leave this man. She deserves better. But anyway, the Tristan and the model, here's what happened. The IG model, she claimed that she and Tristan hooked up behind Chloe's back. Now, what does that say about her? Even her at that point. We're going to get to her just now. I spoke about this earlier when I spoke about this, right? When we did, I was doing a sip and chat. All right. So here's what the thing. Tristan's attorney filed a cease and desist. This happened quickly. But Sydney is refusing to comply with the cease and desist letter that was sent to her by Tristan's lawyer, and claims that she hooked up with the NBA player in January. Hello. So Sydney said that the last time she spoke to Tristan, to Mr. Thompson, was the day after his daughter's true lavish third birthday party, which was just a month ago. Now, this will not go too well, I think, for this young lady, because Sydney, here's what I'm saying, girl. This man have money. I don't know how much you have, if you could match his type of money, but you don't want this type of the drama, because to me, it's not worth it. I mean, what is the end result for you? That's what I'm saying. What is the end result for that for you? It got to have something to go through all this. I'm just saying. You slept with him. He was with Chloe. What does that say about you, girl? And I mean, although you're saying that he's saying that Chloe's not his type, they have a child together, and they break up, make up, whatever it is with them. But it ain't like he's leaving her to me. Like, at this point, she's the one have to walk away from him and all this mess that she's taking, all this cheating and all this sort of stuff. But for me, telling you, how is this going to? I mean, child, you look like you've spitting the fire with this. But my thing is, choose your battles. I'm just saying, choose your battles, because I mean, is he worth it to go through all this on social media for? I don't even know if he's worth all this. Like, is he worth it? What is it going to benefit you anyway? You know what I mean? Just saying. He doesn't even want to acknowledge even, being with you, and you saying, well, no, that's not true. And which I agree, you stand up for what it is. It is what it is. You're holding your own. But is it worth it? That's all I'm saying to you on that. Just saying if it's worth it at this point to do that. I'm just trying to get it out there. All right, well, good luck, honey. We'll be watching and reading as this goes along. I'll be spilling it right here on Night Chat, honey. Mm-hmm. So Miss Janet, if you're nasty, is celebrating her 50. Actually, she's 55 already, looking fabulous as she wants to look, honey. But she'll be celebrated and given back to those in need. So here's what Miss Rhythm Nation is doing. In celebration of her 55th birthday, she will be auctioning off 1,000 of her own personal items to donate the funds to children in need. Fans can currently see 20 pieces of exclusive, authentic memorabilia at Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square for a limited time. This is what Pix 11 reported. Now, 1,500 of JJ's personal wardrobe and costumes will be sold to the highest bidder. You know that's going to be gone, honey. The bid can be made in person at the 3-day Beverly Hills event or live online. Now, some of the Miss J's thing that she'll be, this is very exciting though. Some of the pieces will be being auctioned off, just to name a few, would be like concert costumes, gold records, outfits, some of her music videos, her metallic silver coat she wore in the 1995 Scream with the video with her brother with MJ, etc. She has a lot of things will be going on that she has done will be being auctioned off. Now the auction is expected to bring in at least around probably about $2 million. And now the auction begins on May 14th to 16th. And so go ahead, honey. So do your thing. For those of you who want to know, it's on from May 14th to the 16th, honey. Go ahead, Miss Jackson. Go ahead, Miss JJ. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. And I think this is wonderful, giving out some people some people, when they have something from a fan, it makes them feel get that even closer, it feels even better. Child, I can't afford to auction, I can't afford to purchase nothing right now. I can imagine the price it's going at now. This is a pandemic for me, honey. I'm just saying. I ain't even get my second stimulus check yet, so I can't even do nothing. Just saying. No, this time I have to file for my taxes. I don't know. I tell you, I ain't able. But this is all that's going on, honey. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm going to take a short pause for the cause, honey. But y'all know how we do. And this is a Mother's Day weekend. I want to know what y'all are doing for your mothers. For those of you who are doing stuff, please let me know. Hit me up on my page. Let me know what you're doing. Mother's Day is on the 9th, which is also the day of my mom's birthday. So she expects 2 gifts, honey. Birthday and Mother's Day. So we got a double whammy in one day. Yes, honey. Ain't she lucky? But yeah, so what you're doing for the Mother's Day weekend, hit me up. Let me know what you're doing for the Mother's Day weekend. But listen, we're going to take a little pause for the cause. And I'll be right back after this because we got the hot topic letter, honey, coming up. Baby mama. And of course, Auntie Pixie Lou will be stopping by to give her 2 cents. I always have to give her 2 cents on something. You know how she do. All right. So anyway, I'll be right back after this. Keep it locked.
Is it that impossible to think that you and I can work it out? I know you've had a new girl for some weeks. Don't matter though, 'cause I'm still around. If it was real, I wouldn't be still on your mind. Stop wasting time. Love is such a beautiful thing, so why don't we just try again? She will never love you the way I used to. She will never love you the way I used to. No, she will never love you the way I used to. No, she will never love you the way I used to. Now tell me why you call me late at night, talking about the good old times. But because I let you go, you're gonna give her a try. It just ain't right, no, it just ain't right. A little break is all that we needed, but you had to go and move on. She'll never make you feel the things I did, so cut it short and come on home. She will never love you the way I used to. She will never love you the way that I used to. She will never love you the way that I used to. She will never love you the way I used to. She will never give you all the love you need like I did, like I did. She will never understand what makes you happy like I did, like I did. She won't stick around where love you the way I used to. I know that she will never love you the way I used to. She will never love like the way that I used to do.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. And now on YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat for trending hot topics, special guests, and the hot topic questions. Also, follow Cheryl on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Big boy.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. And now on YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat for trending hot topics, special guests, and the hot topic questions. Also, follow Cheryl on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Yes, honey, don't be left out. Be a part of this conversation. And don't forget to hit up my YouTube channel, Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat. Like and subscribe and hit the bell, bling, for all my new posts and all the Auntie Pixie Lou posting all her stuff here, honey. She big now. So this is a time where we have the hot topic letter. And this one is something that, it's called Baby Mama. So here's what it's saying there. Dear Empress, I'm a 32-year-old female. I have been dating my man for the past 2 years, and recently we got engaged. He's a wonderful man. He's 36 and holds a very good job, loving and caters to my every need. After our engagement, I moved in with him. Things were going great until his ex got involved. This was when all the drama started, Empress. My fiance have a 5-year-old daughter. We have no kids together. His daughter is a sweet little girl, but her mother, my fiance's ex, is another story. Empress, since we got engaged and I moved in with him, his baby mother calls his cell phone all hours of night, shows up unannounced to the house with his daughter. I even overheard her on the phone with my fiance attacking my character, saying that she does not want me around her daughter. My fiance and she goes at it all the time, but I think he's not stern enough with her. Now, the latest was we were out to dinner and she called his cell phone to ask him if he can come pick her up because she was having car trouble. I was furious. He told me I'm overreacting because he's not going. Empress, the last draw for me was recently his baby mama kept a birthday party for their daughter and told him that she does not want me to be at the party. Well, I flipped the script and told him if I can't go, then he can't go. We are a team, and I'm going to be in his daughter's life whether she likes it or not. Do you think I'm that I overreacted? He did not go over to the party because he argued so much. He said he was not, I was being childish, and he did not go. I told him either he puts his baby mother in check or I'm leaving. So, do you feel I'm wrong for all of this? Please advise, baby mama. Listen, girl. Like I would say, I always keep saying, men do what you allow them to do, and for as long as they can do it. You understand? So vice versa. So if women the same way, it's a flip thing I want to put. Men will do what you allow to, women will do the things what men allow them to do. It's a vice versa thing. Now she's getting away with a lot of things because they have a child and they're not together no more. And this always happens to baby mamas, like not all, but some of y'all need to put yourself in check. You got to stop the foolishness because you're the man done. All you're done, it's a wrap. Okay? Now the man have somebody else. That's when all the drama, like it apparently sounds like she don't have a man at home. Because if you did, you wouldn't have time for this nonsense. And and you're right, you have to put him in check. He is not being stern. She can't be calling all hours, showing up unannounced. And I'm sure she'll be doing that now since you came into the picture. I'm sure of it. Especially when I'm sure she heard, or even through the child, that he's engaged to someone else. Look, the man moved on. You do the same. You understand what I'm saying? I know you're not wrong. And I don't like to give ultimatums. I always say I believe in conversations. But if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, girl, rethink that wedding date. Because this is what you're going to have to deal with as time goes by. And if you don't snip this in the bud now, you're going to have some problems. And you don't want that. And to all these baby mamas out there who be doing that, shame on you for all this foolishness, because that's petty, it's childish, and it's stupid, because you don't win in the end. More than just cause drama, scandal, and then the child seeing all this nonsense. Like what kind of thing is that? We don't need all that type of drama. Girl, and to me, you're better than me because I would have done, yeah. I just saying. We don't want everything starts with a conversation. He is not for you to do it. I'm being honest. It's not for you to do. It's for him, not for you. It's for him to put her in check and say, listen, this is what you have to do. You can't be calling my house after a certain hour. He have to let her learn. She have to know how to respect you as the woman of the house there. He have to know how to let her respect what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, and I'm sure when she drop off the child, who she think watching the child? Like, I'm just saying, who she think watching the child when she drop off the daughter And if you have no problem with the child's a sweet little girl, the child is not disrespectful to you, which is good. And the child is, because you didn't say the child was being disrespectful, which is a good thing. Come on. This is what happens to these when they see a breakup and they can't do co-parenting properly. This is the end result of that. But Auntie Pixie Lou just had to give in her 2 cents. So let me let her come and give in her little 2 cents here. Ollie, hold on. Hey, how are you doing, Auntie Pixie Lou here? All you know others be the usual, but my niece babysitting and she nice place now. From ever since she's small, she always preppy. But yes, so I hear watching she little rugrats on them. But I had my next niece in America, the one who wants to teach the thing now. Don't put me in back and all. But yeah, the one who does do the Cheryl Taylor, yes, darling. So anyway, I just put him 2 cents because I tell she I had to come and give me 2 cents on them hot topic letters she does be having. And this one, I think, I just let the little boy print it out for me because them computer boy, them children know them thing about them media, social media thing, and I'm now getting hip to it, because I had to keep up with the times. But anyway, back to this thing, this baby mama. Listen, this girl says she's 32 female. She will be demand for the past 2 years, and they just recently engaged. He about 36 young people. You know that go. She loved the man, I thinking in the letter, and so she moving with him. She moving with him. They living the life good, And next thing you know, this the boy have a child. Them don't have no children together. They have a 5-year-old child. A little song like a little girl, right? Well, all right then. So when the girl, the baby mama, giving she problems. I don't know, she lucky, she better. I hope she's not my niece. Well, she's not my niece, but oh God, if she was in my family, I'd a good fix she. Because you see all them baby mothers, let me tell all you something. All you got to stop. Because the girl say in the letter here that you're calling the house all hours of the night. Now that the man have a woman and the man engaged and living his life, he move on. All you done. All you might have a child, yes. All you co-parent and call it a day. What it is you have to carry on yourself so for make yourself a spectacle. I don't understand all your people. The man don't want you. The man move on. He engaged with the woman. You call in the house all hours of the night. You call him, but you don't want the new girlfriend with around your child. The girl had to hear him on the phone, and he ain't stern enough. Yes, you're right. He need to put she in she place. That's what he need to do, because she doing what he allowing she to do. It's either that he must be still getting some of the side. Yes, Auntie Pixie Lou say that, because it's time he need to put she in she place, because you is the new one in town. You is the head one in charge now. Not she. She time passed and gone. She was the old flame. All you have a child, co-parent, and behave yourself. But it's what I'm saying. But let me tell you something. The one, what happened when he had the birthday party and she said that you can't come. Well, I would have want to see if he would have leave. You think Randolph had children to beside me? Yes, darling. You think them can come and tell me back in my day that I can't come to no birthday party with Randolph, and I in Randall's life and Randall's children, because I had to be in the children life regardless of what? Regardless of what? You think they cannot tell me my days I can't come? Well, Randolph can't go either. So you was right. You didn't overreact when you tell him if you can't go, he can't go. You're damn right. Because he needs to put a stop there, and all you're having dinner and she calling she had car problems. She don't have a man. Oh, they don't have thing up in America. My niece tell me one time when she did break down with triple A, triple B, something, so some triple somebody. So she can't call them too. That's you can't call them to fix she thing. Look, she want too much a lacquer. That's what's going on with she. But you don't lose your sanity for she. You're telling you. But anyway, that is my 2 cents on the letter. Let me let Cheryl Taylor continue with she thing and say what she had to say. I done say my 2 cents already. I go in and eat some salad here. The last time I tell Melba to tell them that they sold fish and they try to kill me. Now they don't know I is a bird. She gave me salad and some juice. I come all the way here to eat salad like I is some bird. A big woman like me, you're going to give me salad to tell me what I had to be healthy. You see this type of foolishness? Me and able. But anyway, I have some food in a bowl there. I go down and hot it up in the oven. Me and able the microwave thing. But anyway, let me let Cheryl Taylor talk she thing, because I want to over talk she show. You know what I mean? You know, people that's how they're funny. So I go talk to all you later. Auntie Pixie, look, go talk to all you. I go on. Bye. Listen, that is her giving her 2 cents, honey, on the letter. But I say what I had to say, and Auntie Pixilu saying what she had to say. So, you know how that does go. Somebody says stop minding people business. Oh gosh. Well, listen, they just make any business when you send it in here to the Cheryl Taylor Show at gmail.com. You can send in the letter and we go read the business and we go give you your opinion. Auntie Pixie, do I take she 2 cents too? Right? That is all I say, honey. Oh gosh. But it's always something. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, y'all know how we do. This Mother's Day weekend coming up on the 9th for all of you who are doing things for your parents. So, you know, my mom is not here. She's away. She's back home. But, you know, I don't know what my children are doing. If they're doing anything, I will see what's going on. And I'll tell you all about that when I get back here next week, of course. So, listen, about this letter girl, baby mama are just saying, honey, like Auntie Pixilu say, take the advice because she's old and she's wise and she knows what she's saying as well as what I'm saying. All right? You're not overreacting. The man have to make a decision. It's either he talk to her and put her in check, or you rethink that that wedding thing, because you don't want to go through that with nobody. You rethink that, because if this you have to go through, you don't need all that set of headache from now. I'm just saying, you don't need all that type of drama from now in your life. And he have to know if you're the new person, of course, in his life. Auntie Pixilu, right? You're the new person. She's the old flame. You're the new flame. Unless Auntie Pixilu went and take it there, unless he get in somebody's side still, and she feels she have the right. Yeah, that's what has happened sometimes too, you know. You understand? So I just saying, that's what has happened too sometimes. So you got to be careful about all of this. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right, darling? So listen, we'll be coming up in a little bit to wrap up. But before we do so, I have some little info to share. But before that, let me take a little short pause for the cause. And I love this music, Lisa Banton, honey. And this one is by Devin The Chosen. I love this music, all independent music. I love it, honey. So listen, y'all stay right there. Take the little sip. All you know how we do, we sip and chat. We still chatting. So tune in still. Don't go nowhere. I could be right back after this.
Oh, yeah. Divine African woman, say me love you. Yeah. Since I met you, everything just seems so right. Like a flower that just bloomed. I've been waiting for you all my life. In the nights when you're cold, I'll embrace you with my arms so tight. You be that angel, the love of my life. Take my hand, let's do something different. Please understand, to me you're more than just a woman. And if I die before I wait, I pray that you cherish the love that we made. Run into my arms, don't let this love escape us. Maybe only us can break us. Run into my arms, don't let this love escape us. Maybe only us can break us. Your heart's been broken, but don't let your past cloud your eyes. Time waits on no man, so don't let true love pass you by. I'll be a hero, the one who makes everything seem so right. You be that angel, the love of my life. Take my hand, let's do something different. Please understand, to me you're more than just a woman. And if I die before I wait, I pray that you cherish the love that we made. Run into my arms, don't let this love escape us. Maybe only us can break us. Run into my arms,
There's something going on outside. Hey, how are you doing? Auntie Pixie Lou here. Yes, darling. All you remember, I tell all you about Cheryl Taylor. Yes, the one in America who does do the show now. Yes, Dudu, darling. Well, I'm going to tell all you again. She does do the show every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, Dudu, darling. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that means, but I find she on the YouTube. She does be on YouTube. Yes, YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat. Yes, I subscribe, but I hope I ain't had to pay for nothing. And then she does be on the Facebook at I am Cheryl Taylor. Yes, darling. I tell Melba them, but Melba them never have internet. So I say, let me tell all you in America, because I know all you have internet in America. Yes, darling. So all you check she out, all right? All you know is I teach you everything she know. But don't put me in Tantana. Is I just teach you everything she know. So check she out Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube and on the Facebook. All right, all you. I go in and watch my stories, Young and the Restless. I go on. Oh my gosh, I can't. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I know they all know how we do every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Don't forget to go to visit on my YouTube channel, like and subscribe, hit the bell, bling, so you can get any of the new posts and anything that Auntie Pixie Lou have to say, honey. And as you can see, she always have a lot to say. Now, this my attorney friend sent this to me, and I want to read it to you guys for those of you who have the SBA giving away money. They're giving away money, free money. And this program just came out. I think came out. It was a couple of days ago, about almost a week now, if so much. If you have restaurants, food trucks, food stand, food carts, caterers, bars. Now they said saloons. And I'm thinking if it's saloons like hair salons, I'm not sure, but they said saloons. Lounges, taverns, snack and non-alcoholic beverage bars, wineries, licensed facilities on premises of a beverage alcohol producer where the public may taste, sample, or purchase products. Any of these things that you may have. If you have on site like something to a food beverage to the public, on that sort of thing. For those of you who've been affected by the COVID-19, if you have any of these above, or either had a couple more, I didn't get the second email he sent, but inbox me on IG at Cheryl Taylor Show, or even on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook and let me know. I'll give you the information to get a hold of him. He's helping out with it to help you so you can do the application the right way. All right. So hit me up, let me know. And yeah, it's the SBA loan. They're giving away up to $80,000. They're giving away money, honey. They're giving away money. I told a couple of people about the one before that grant is done, where with the Schedule C on your taxes, if you filed, you could have been getting money back. Yes, I try to keep up, and I try to give you all what I know too, honey. Knowledge is power, but it's also good to share. Okay, if it doesn't work for one, you share it, it might work for somebody else. That's how we do it in the community. So restaurants, food stands, food trucks, food carts. If you don't know somebody, one of your friends had a little business that they were affected by the COVID, they was doing whether it's a little non-alcohol, I don't know, the smoothie business, all these sort of things, the wineries, for those of us who had some little things going on. Listen, so hit me up, inbox me, let me know, and I'll give you the info. I didn't have the number written on here, but I'll give you the info where you can get in contact with him and he can help you out with the application. All right. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation, for hanging out with me. Y'all know how we do. Cheers. All right. So happy Mother's Day to each and everyone. Peace, love, and blessings. I know we can't do as much as we want. All the Mother's Day show that I normally would host canceled. But we're hoping we can get back to some type of normalcy coming up again. But this year, I don't think at least I didn't. They told me they're not doing it this year anyway. So for those of you doing something small at home, who's going out to maybe dinner, small dinners and stuff like that, do what you're doing. I think I'm going to be staying in. The kids know I'm staying in. I don't want to be out too much, really, to be honest, because it's a certain capacity and it's going to be a line, a wait. It's just too much for me. I can't. So to have a wonderful Mother's Day to all the mothers, and to all the fathers who are mothers, all them who do it and do the both roles. I say it for both. Happy Mother's Day. Much love, peace, and blessings. And, enjoy the day. Enjoy your day. I mean, we are mothers 365 days of the year, but there's just a special day to commemorate us. Yeah? That's all I'm saying. So listen, until next time, same place. Y'all know how we do. And remember, like I always say, you're all too blessed to be stressed. Cheers. Happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless. Talk to you guys later. Peace. I'm out.
Maybe you're not ready for what I'm giving, but the love I have is so real. Sometimes your love's clear cut and then confusing. Got me spinning around like a wheel. But through it all, my love stays strong for ya. So tell me, why do I feel like the timing is so wrong for us? Think I should leave, though it's killing me. They say if you love something, you should just let it go. And if it comes back to you, then you'll really know. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you go. No one compares to you, and that's the truth. I hope you know what's in my heart. But the more love I give to you, it's like we're drifting further apart. I have no doubt about what you feel for me. Doesn't change what's going on. Can't help but feel like something big's missing. Maybe to find it, I have to be gone. They say if you love something, you should just let it go. And if it comes back to you, then you'll really know. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you go.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. And now on YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat for trending hot topics, special guests, and the hot topic questions. Also, follow Cheryl on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.